Okay, let's draw this goldfish. There's where his body's going to be, his big old tail back there, and up here is his head. All right, we're going to start with his eye. Notice where I'm going to put his eye all the way to the right-hand side of the page. Drawing a circle, and it's up kind of high, and it's to the right. Now we're going to draw another circle in it, and we're going to leave that white. It just makes his eye look shiny and more real. There we go, got it filled in. Hey, what do you call a fish with lots of money? A goldfish. Okay, now we're just going to make a circle around his eye. Kind of keep it even, but it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to go around that eye just like that. Here we go. Follow right around it. You can do that, right? Okay, that wasn't so bad. Now we're going to draw the top of his head. It comes around like kind of like a triangle point, but a nice soft triangle point close to his eye, his little pointy snout, and then coming back down right below the other line and down, and then a big belly. Here we go. And it goes up. So he's got a big belly like a goldfish. Now we're going to draw his back. Comes down right above the other point. Okay, see that? Now it looks a little weird, but it's going to get better. His tail fin comes out, and then the top one we'll draw up towards the corner of the paper. And then we'll just wobble our line down, and then wobble it back around to the bottom part of the fin. You'll see how that looked right there. You don't have to make it perfect, just bring it in and then bring it out. Now his gill starts below the top of his eye, and it just comes around like that. Okay, we're going to do his pectoral fin now. Just draw it out toward the tail fin, then angle it down and back around and up. And don't touch the top line, just come close to it. And now we'll do his dorsal fin. It goes up pretty big, and then it wobbles all the way down, and then we'll just curve it around to his back again, just like that. Okay, now we'll just draw a few lines on his side fin here. 1, 2, we could leave it at that, but I'll put a third one down in there. Don't go all the way to the end, just put some lines. And then up here on his dorsal fin, same thing, go from his back up. And keep them kind of even, but they don't have to be perfect. And notice how I'm slanting them as I get close to the back. Now don't forget, you can stop this video, push the pause button, and then restart it whenever you get caught up. That's the best way to do it. Now here I'm just making some Z's. Just make zigzag Z's. And it's just to add some interest to the back of the tail. Then I'll draw some long lines like we did on the dorsal fin. And I'm actually coming from some of those points on the Z. When my hand gets out of the way here, you'll see. There you go. So just draw them out straight, kind of out, flowing with the fin, curving around. There you go. Now we'll do the pelvic fin. Again, it comes down and around and then back up. And he has another one, down and around and back up. And that's it. We're going to draw a few lines. Zigzag Z's again. And a couple more. There you go. Hey, why are goldfish so easy to weigh? Because they bring their own scales. So now we're just going to draw some scales. It's just a short little bump in, bump out, wobble line. And you know, I forgot to put his mouth. So I will just add it in here from my computer, and I know you can copy it. There it is. I've had a good time doing this, and I hope you have too. Now we're going to start coloring, and I'm using orange, and I've speeded up the tape so you can just pause it if you need to. Notice the areas I'm coloring. Good bright color orange. Yep, I'm sure you're going to have to pause it because I don't even color this fast. Now I'm going to get a yellow color and use it. By the way, these are just highlighters, an orange highlighter and a yellow highlighter. And you can buy them at any store, Walmart or any art store, and for sure on Amazon. Notice how I like to trace over my black lines with my orange because it's the darker color, and then at the bottom of the fins there, his dorsal fin, I'm using the orange also, and I'm fading up to the yellow at the top of the fin. I'll go over it later and make it a little bit darker, especially where they join, the orange and the yellow join together. So there I am tracing my lines again with my orange, and then I'll fill it in with some yellow. And since it's just a highlighter, don't be afraid to run your yellow right up there on top of the orange color. It just enriches the color, actually. See how it's starting to get prettier? Yeah, and I bet yours is too. Don't be too tough on yourself. We're just supposed to be having fun and practicing. That's how we learn. Well, I'm trying a little brownish highlighter here, um, just to kind of add some shadow around the bottom of the fins and around his eyes. But you don't have to do that. If you want to, you can. It's just a light brown, adds a little bit of shadow. Now I'm just adding some final touches and we'll be done. And I want to tell you, I had a great time with y'all, and I hope you had a good time too. Hope your picture came out great. If it did, good for you. If it didn't, keep practicing because we're going to get better together. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.